I wanted to get in the military from a fairly young age, and it was always something that had interested me. I saw my friend had joined and he was coming back off leave, and he had new clothes and new CDs, and you know, CDs were a big thing then. He came back with character, and I thought, that's fantastic, I want that. None of my family had been in the military, so I didn't really have, you know, any idea of what to go into. I just wanted to be in, you know, what do you want to join? The army. Well done. Join what in the army? We went to Iraq, and it was it was everything you thought it would be, really. It was hot, which wasn't great because I was ginger. There was a lot to do with IDF, indirect fires, mortar, rockets and stuff like that seemed to be their weapon of choice at the time. A lot of that was coming into camp and landing pretty close, and we had a couple of hits while we were out there. It wasn't so much it happening that bothered me. It was during Ramadan when they stopped for a little bit, and that's what I couldn't cope with, that it had stopped.
What happened after you came back?
I don't know, I'll just have a rest a bit.
Yeah, sure. Do you want some water?
No, no. I don't need to bore you with the details. We've all seen on the telly what post-traumatic stress is and what it does, and it was just a typical story with me. The same thing. My close family, my close friends, a lot of my social group dwindled away. I lost numerous civilian jobs due to erratic behaviour and not being able to be around people and all sorts of silly things that didn't seem silly at the time but do now. Not just as a soldier, but as a man, you think, you know, you need to stand on your own 2 feet. You don't, just because times get tough, you don't start begging for help, do you? I put everything I owned in storage. I used the last of my money to put stuff into storage, and I made a 24-hour grab bag and went on the streets. Due to my problems with PTSD and the like, I turned to the drink quite heavily, just to cope with things. I would never consider myself an alcoholic, but I was self-medicating with it, just to make things a little easier. The charities, you know, especially Walking with the Wounded, without them, there wouldn't be an avenue. One of the main things that Walking with the Wounded helped me with was a vehicle. As a dog handler, your vehicle's everything. It's how you're getting your dog there. It's a vital part of the dog's rest. So it was definitely a need rather than a want. I was having contracts coming in saying, we need you to do this, we need you to do that, and I was just like, I can't because I don't have a vehicle. And I was really starting to give up hope until I got a phone call from Polly from Walking with the Wounded, and said that they'd love to help. And they said, how do you need help? I said, I need help with a vehicle. And there it was. Now I'm a dog handler in every sense of the word. I do explosive search, I do drug search. For a short time I did live body search as well. That was really interesting. That was over in France. I chose dog handling because I remember when I was back at school and the police came in and did demonstrations with their dogs, and it was such an amazing job. I always thought, well, there's no way I'd ever be able to do that, but I was so low at the time, I thought, why not shoot for the stars? You can't fall any lower than you already were, so you might as well have a go. You might as well have a go of it. Everyone loves animals, so I thought, wow, imagine a career where you could just, you had the excuse to work with them all day. That'd be fantastic. You have to eventually press play on life and carry on again. Without these charities, you wouldn't be able to. as a soldier, you live a completely different life, so this country can stay great. And it's nice to see that these charities are out there to help you get back on your feet when you stop doing that. These people are giving life back to soldiers that ultimately have give their life to the country. The job that they do is far beyond what I think they do. I don't think they realise what a difference they make to the people who really need it.